If you are a fan of Star Wars, then you've been waiting for another Star Wars trailer for literally months following the debut trailer for The Last Jedi, and at long last we finally have the second official trailer for Star Wars The Last Jedi, and my overall reaction as to what I just saw was absolute perfection. Going into this Star Wars movie, it is highly possible that we actually may be in for the ride of our lives. Now, having to just pick apart the overall scenes, I guess you could say, that we saw during this trailer, there were a few things that I will note that I will break down in my breakdown review, but one of many things that I do want to go ahead and touch up on is the beginning of the trailer when we hear Supreme Leader Snoke speak in saying, and I quote, "When I first saw you, I saw raw, untamed power, and beyond that, something truly special." And what makes this interesting is we don't know if Supreme Leader Snoke is talking to Kylo Ren, or if in fact he actually captures Rey and is talking directly to her. And we also get to see how we see Luke Skywalker actually quote and saying something very unique in having to say, "I've seen this raw strength once before. It didn't scare me enough then, but it does now." And this film having to take a much darker tone than how we saw previous to The Force Awakens, I think this film is going to be, if anything, possibly the best Star Wars movie in its entirety. Now, the reason for that is because we're going to get to learn more about Rey and her lineage. We're going to find out if Kylo Ren, for the first time in a very long time, is going to meet his mother, Princess Leia, and then even after doing so, what we saw in this trailer is what I assume to be Kylo Ren pulling the trigger and destroying his mother and killing off his mother as he did his father, Han Solo. And even with Kylo Ren, there was a very bone-chilling scene at the very end of the trailer where Rey pretty much said she needs guidance, she needs to learn more about herself, and she needs a placement. And we see how Kylo Ren sticks his hand out in offering this to Rey. So we don't know if in fact Rey is going to go down the path of possibly even accepting Kylo Ren and teaching her about the ways of what he had learned through Supreme Leader Snoke. We don't really know, and of course, speaking of Supreme Leader Snoke, we get to see him in the trailer, and what I cannot wait to see, judging based on his character, is seeing him encounter Luke Skywalker, seeing him encounter Rey, and there are several shots in this film where we get to see, you know, Finn's character having to go up against Captain Phasma, which I thought was pretty intense because they also have a history dating back to the Force Awakens. But I seriously cannot wait to see this film because we're going to be getting answers as to everything we've been wondering in The Force Awakens, and finally seeing what Luke Skywalker has to offer and explaining why he went missing, and seeing and going more in depth with Rey's character and her backstory, and seeing Kylo Ren get his revenge, and also having to see Supreme Leader Snoke's grand agenda having to be revealed as to why he's doing the things that he's doing. And we get to see the AT-AT walkers. We see so many things happening on the screen that I personally feel that if I can just watch this trailer over and over and over again up until the very release date of this film, I would, and I'm actually going to, because this trailer gave off such an ominous vibe, especially towards the end, as Rey is looking for answers, as Luke Skywalker seems to be concerned, as Supreme Leader Snoke seems to be embracing some sort of an idea or ideology and speaking to someone directly. It could be either Kylo Ren or Rey, or possibly even Luke Skywalker. Post your comments down below, guys, if you guys have not seen the trailer. I highly encourage you guys to go on ahead and check that out. It is a phenomenal trailer. I think for me, if anything, this might be a candidate to be the best film of the year. Visually, it looks perfect. It looks absolutely amazing. We all understand, based on direction, that we may not get all of the answers that we've been seeking because they're obviously planning for an episode 9. So we are going to get answers to The Force Awakens and possibly have the answers for The Last Jedi be put into a question going into the 9th film, and then possibly having that be answered then. But I'm just speechless right now because this film has just left me shocked, and I think that what I'm going to do is go back and watch Rogue One and The Force Awakens just maybe a few more times before watching this film. So post your comments down below, guys. What are your overall thoughts on the trailer? If you guys have any theories to add or any sort of comment to add in regards to the trailer, drop your comments down below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are hyped for the trailer, if you guys are hyped for the film, go on ahead and drop your comments down below. Leave a like down below, guys. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.